We're on Michigan's Upper Peninsula in the St. Mary's River with two-time NWT champion John Hoyer. It's mid-morning of the final qualifying event of the season, and the tournament is off to a late start.
We're officially under a fog delay, 15-minute fog delay. There's beautiful blue skies above us, but there's literally zero wind. There might be -1 mile-an-hour wind, actually.
That 15-minute delay stretched into nearly 2 hours before conditions were safe enough to release all 97 boats out of Sault Ste. Marie and onto the river and the big waters off Superior and Lake Huron. On this system, anglers have a lot of water available and a variety of options.
You know, this is one of those places where there's just endless opportunity. Obviously, it's a huge system in the river itself, but then we have the lakes on both sides, Superior and Huron. But I really like this place a lot just because it just fishes just like another Great Lake.
It is a cool place. It is probably one of the most beautiful destinations you could possibly go to. There's some giant fish in here. They're tough to find.
Like, they have a million places to hide. There's bait everywhere. So it's just a really challenging body of water, which makes it fun. It makes you appreciate every bite that you get. But it's definitely one of them bodies of water that's not a numbers tournament.
Coming into this week, Dwayne Jelm is the hottest angler on the tour, and it's not even close. Finishing first or second in 5 of his last 6 events, the reigning Progressive Angler of the Year is leading the points total once again. But fishing the Soo is a whole new challenge.
It's so beautiful, but honestly, I haven't even seen, a third of all the water out here. It's so big. So many different things going on. For me this week, I basically just trying to pick a couple different areas and then just try to break down that water the best that I could. And I'll be honest, this tournament's going to be a little bit tough. It's one of the tournaments where I could go out and I could weigh 15 pounds, 25 pounds, 30 pounds, or I might zero.
19-incher, but fat. Well, we were just getting ready to leave this spot. That's our second fish here. Just getting ready to leave this spot, and I rolled around this corner and I seen one sitting out there, and I cast at it, and I immediately see my bait going down, and I ripped it up once, and the thing, like, I just never even see my bait fall anymore. And it was like a 19-incher. I thought it was honestly a little bit bigger than that, but at this point, with the fog delay and everything else, we'll definitely take them, and we can call in this tournament. So just having 5 in the box is very, very important.
If Dwayne is the hottest angler on tour, John Hoyer is a close second. With 3 top 5s in the last 4 events, the two-time and reigning overall champion is also second in the Progressive point standings.
I mean, it's been so much fun this year, traveling to each of these tour stops, and they've been tough bites, but we've gotten just little clues each time, and then been able to execute in tournaments. So I couldn't be happier for Dewey, and I'm hoping to tighten it up for a straight-up showdown at Devil's Lake.
Coming off a tough practice, Hoyer is throwing a Berkeley champ swimmer. Fishing with co-angler Mike Boehm, looks like they're off to a good start.
Come on.
One of my favorite places on earth. That was kind of my mindset going into it. I can't wait to fish here.
Second one.
And I've had little glimpses of that, but overall, practice has been I don't want to call it terrible because I just keep exploring, but it's been tough to get bit. You don't just get bit everywhere you go. It's very, very specific areas.
Come on. That's a little bit more of what we came here for. Check this out. Today's going good. I had that little flurry. I set the hook like 3 times in 15 minutes, and now it's just been slow, but boats left, so now I can kind of expand a little bit. And I just saw one big one hiding right in the weeds, so made the perfect cast. Just snapped it super hard over its head and felt the best bite in walleye fishing. Just boom.
Back in Sault Ste. Marie, where it turns out more than half the field failed to bring in a 5-fish limit. Checking in at the top, rookie pro Owen Wilcox stepped to the scales with a limit for 21.13. He'll launch tomorrow in 5th place. John Hoyer continued his hot streak, weighing 24.02 for 4th. Wisconsin pro Isaac Lockage finished the day out in 3rd with 26 pounds 4 ounces, while Corey Heiser locked up 2nd with 28.03. And when it was all said and done, it was Max Wilson, the 2018 NWT champ, back on top, weighing 5 for 33 pounds 3 ounces. here's a look at the Bass Pro and Cabela's leaderboard. For the complete list of standings or to check out the schedule for the 2024 season, look us up at nationalwalletetour.com. Coming up, we'll launch Day 2 from Sault Ste. Marie, right here on the Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's National Walleye Tour presented by Progressive. The 2023 season of the Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's National Walleye Tour presented by Progressive is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Your adventure starts here. Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. And by Mercury Outboards, go boldly.
Happy memories just come easier on the water. Our founder, Johnny Morris, and his dad knew this firsthand. They created a boat that was more affordable. Tracker, the world's #1 best-selling fishing and pontoon boats powered by Mercury. Proudly built in Missouri and sold factory direct at Bass Pro Shops and select dealers. For as little as $5 a day, you can own a brand new Tracker and make lifelong memories of your own. Bass Pro Shops, voted America's best outdoor retailer. Save even more and support conservation when you join the club.
When there's miles of water in front of you and hundreds of feet below, you need a boat with the chops to dominate, no matter the conditions. With the strength and technology to overcome the elements and the competition. Ranger Boats, still building legends, one at a time.
Incredible, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, with your home, auto, boat, and RV all bundled with Progressive, you've got the peace of mind to really wander.
Yeah, I just hope it stays this way. Once word gets out about these places, they tend to...
Are you done?
And there it is.
Well, at least your vehicles are protected. Let's hit the road.
Hey, fam. I am just at this beautiful lake that I just discovered, practicing gratitude, manifesting abundance.
Back in northern Michigan, this is Day 2 of the 4th and final qualifying stop of the season in the Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's National Walleye Tour presented by Progressive. Only the top 40 in each division will make it to the championship, so for many, there's a lot riding on the next 8 hours. We launched this morning from Sault Ste. Marie on the St. Mary's River with your 2018 National Walleye Tour champion and Day 1 leader, Max Wilson.
I've been in this position before, so I know it doesn't really pay to get too excited. Just gonna go out and do what I need to do today. I'm 5 bites away from getting it done, and it's very attainable. The bite I'm on, it's been something that I've been able to do consistently this week, so as long as I just stick with what I've been doing for the last week, we should be all right, but we gotta go do it. So I'm excited to get out there and give her a go. Get ready, buddy. It's a good one. It's definitely one we need. He's hooked good. Good take him. To start. Little guy.
Launching this morning with a 5-pound lead. That's Max's first for the day. Isaac Lockett started the day in third, nearly 7 pounds behind Max. With his eyes locked on his Garmin Live Scope, he's scanning the screen for targets.
Here we go. Ready? Ready? Get her. Get her.
Yes! Whoa, nice fish.
Good start. Beautiful fish start the morning.
With that fish, Lockett makes a big dent in that 7-pound weight gap between him and the leader. Corey Heiser came into this event 36th in the Progressive Angler of the Year standings, needing a good finish to secure a spot in the championship.
Yeah, buddy! Yeah! Look at that. That's exactly what we're doing. You see, just nosed on that champ swimmer. Look at that. Another just giant, beautiful St. Mary's walleye.
Back on Isaac Lockett, pitching to moving targets, sets the hook on his second, and co-angler Kay Howley grabs the net.
fight yourself out down there. I don't want you doing that on the surface. Big thing when fighting these big fish, you gotta just let them fight down below the boat, not when they're at the top. Especially this bait I'm using right now, you usually get a hook in them, you got them. You just gotta let them tire out a little bit. I got my drag set real light. Here she comes. We're gonna get her right here. You ready?
Yep.
Ready? Here she comes. Get her.
Yes! There we go. Whoa, look at that. That is a hog.
Number 2, baby. Number 2. Oh man, I saw them a couple way down on bottom, just tight to the rocks, and watched her just shoot forward 30 feet for that thing. What did I do with that pliers?
Right here.
Oh, thank you. Okay, 2. Number 2. Another great one. That fish was actually off to the side of the hump on the edge of it. It was really hard to see. You really gotta have your electronics dialed to pick those fish up when they're sitting about 1/4 inch off bottom. But we saw her, we got her. We got 2 in the boat.
We don't need to move too far to check in with the tournament leader Max Wilson and co-angler Steve Beasley.
Steve, why don't you reel
Max,
up?
like most of the anglers near the top,
reel up real
is
quick.
chasing fish on sonar.
I'm gonna refine these fish. So I'm live scoping them.
Okay.
So wherever the head of this trolling motor is pointing, that's what the live scope is seeing.
Okay, gotcha.
And I don't cast unless I see fish.
Okay.
If I get these ones are huge.
Got him.
God, they're so small today. You ready, Steve? Well, that's a big one, actually. I'll let you know when. All right, take him. Attaboy, Steve.
That's 2 from Max and Steve, and it's a good one.
Isaac, buddy, you better be catching them.
The tour will be back in 2024 with more money, bigger opportunities, and an even better progressive angler program. Check the details and the schedule at nationalwalletetour.com. This portion of the Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's National Walleye Tour presented by Progressive is brought to you by Progressive. By Triton Boats, we take America fishing. By American Fishing Tackle Company. And by Nitro Performance Fishing Boats and the Nitro Rewards Program. Coming up, we'll continue coverage from Sault Ste. Marie and the St. Mary's River in northern Michigan.
AFTCO. Any fish, any water.
She grew up fast. Will she remember these times and continue the tradition? You better believe it. Tell a new fish story with Garmin.
Nitro, a rush of tournament adrenaline. Nitro, the choice of champion, where performance meets play. Nitro, a big water beast, a pure fishing machine. Nitro, release the champion within.
Born in Japan, using technology, innovation, and precision, Sunline produces the widest selection of fishing lines at the most technologically advanced line factory in the world. Manufactured at the strictest tolerances to produce victories at the highest levels of tournament bass fishing. From household names like Christie, Swindle, and Cruz to young guns like Cook, Logan, New, and Welcher, they all trust Sunline to take them to the top of the leaderboard. Choose the line that will give you the strength to guarantee your confidence. Sunline.
Welcome back to second day coverage from Sault Ste. Marie and the St. Mary's River. There's near $260,000 up for grabs this week, including a 2023 Triton Mercury package for the champ. Getting back to tournament coverage, we'll catch up with Richfield, Wisconsin's Isaac Lockich. Launching in third, he's chasing down the near 7-pound difference between him and tournament leader Max Wilson.
So we're looking for rock humps, specifically ones that have more gravelly and actual rocks on them. There's a lot of like scalp rock or whatever you want to call it, dome rock. They look like big domes underwater. Those have some fish on them, but the ones that have like actual like some jumbly rock to it, those are the ones that have had the better quantity of fish and quality of fish on them. So right now, I mean, I'm just pulling up to another one. Those are fish right there off that rock at 25 feet.
Yep.
Those are fish right on bottom there. My lure is sinking right now. There it is.
Come on, fish.
God, just finicky today. That's a good fish too, I'm pretty sure. Looks big. Here we go. And just wait, don't let her get on the surface. We always let them get to the top. Yep, there we go. Nice and easy. Perfect.
Oh, look at that.
That's another great fish. Another good one.
And that's 4 for Isaac.
Gorgeous fish.
Back on Corey Heiser and Chris Reinhardt. Corey saw one swimming and put Chris right on top of it.
Yes. Did I tell you where to cast or what?
You bet you did, buddy.
And then I told you to drop it on him?
You bet you did, buddy.
Is that a walleye?
Yeah, sure is.
You bet you it is, buddy. You bet you it is. Hey, why don't you just cast to the right of me, Chris? That's a good one. We seen these fish on active target, and I told him to cast just to the right of where I had casted, and he couldn't see it, so I told him to drop his line down. And as he dropped the line down, the fish just smoked it. So good teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Okay, oh God, yeah.
Max Wilson launched this morning looking for his second win on the tour. He's got a couple of techniques working for him, but most of his fish this morning have come off a jig and wrap. He's got 4 in the live well, and if he lands it, this should be number 5.
You ready? Hang on, I'll tell you when. Take him, Steve.
Boom!
Damn. That is a freaking Sault Ste. Marie stud. We're at 28 pounds right now.
Oh my God. Blowing doors off.
It's 825.
This is Owen Wilcox and co-angler Joe Nickel. Fishing his professional rookie season, Owen comes into the week 45th in the progressive point standings. He's going to need a big finish to qualify in the top 40 for the championship and dropped 21-13 on the scales yesterday. And with 4 in the well so far, it looks like he's back on target.
I'm trying to pass a few guys, trying to get that first place. That would be pretty cool for my rookie year, getting the first place, my first year doing the NWT.
Ranger Boats, Nitro, Triton, and Mercury all offer big sponsor incentives for qualified anglers that place well. Find out how you can cash in at nationalwalletetour.com. This portion of the Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's National Walleye Tour presented by Progressive is brought to you by Garmin Electronics. Fight your fish, not your fish finder. TH Marine, from transom to trolling motor. And by Gamakatsu and Power Pole Products and Apparel. Coming up, we're headed to weigh-in.
In the relentless pursuit of domination on the water, one name stands above the rest. TH Marine's Atlas Jackplate. The power behind champions since 2007. the driving force that propels you to victory. More winners choose Atlas. For the fisherman who demands the best, Atlas delivers. Because every move counts. More winners choose Atlas.
Things you let me see. Things you let me see.
Gamakatsu, the innovation leader in fish hooks, is launching Nano Alpha technology in 2024. Nano Alpha is a new finish available on Gamakatsu's most popular hook styles. It delivers 2 times slicker performance, 4 times better corrosion resistance. Nano Alpha technology makes the world's greatest fish hooks even better in 2024 to help anglers catch more fish.
The Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's National Walleye Tour presented by Progressive is winding down to the final moments from stop number 4 in the 2023 season. This is your day 1 tournament leader, Max Wilson.
Bad fish.
With 3 top 10s coupled with an 11th and 13th place finish in the last 6 events, Max is on a bit of a tear. He also finished second to Dwayne Jelm in the 2022 Progressive Angler of the Year race. He hasn't won on the tour since the 2018 championship. Unofficially, he's over 20 pounds for the day, and he's ready to put this one to bed.
This is the winning fish right here. Take it. Take it. Let's go! Boom! Boom shakalaka. Ah! Came off the hook.
Game
Perfect.
over!
After sacking up 33 pounds on day 1 with a 5-pound lead over second, Max has the advantage. If someone's going to beat him, they're really going to have to bring it. Back in Sault Ste. Marie, there's $260,000 in total purse. $229,000 for the pros, along with a 2023 Triton 206 and a 225 horsepower Mercury, along with some cash for the champ. Getting right down to it, John Hoyer locked up his 3rd top 5 finish of the season with a 2-day total of 44.11, earning $13,600. Eric McCoy won it all at the 2021 championship, picking up a 4th place finish here on the Sioux. He'll take home $15,000 and is back near the top as a Progressive AOY contender.
Coming into this event in 4th place for Angler of the Year, it was important to do well here just to stay in the top standings for that. We accomplished that goal, so we'll see how it shakes down.
Isaac Lockage held on to his 3rd place position with a 2-day total of 51.06. He'll cash a check for $13,960. Corey Heiser sacked up 26.06 on day 2 for 54.09. Earning the top finishing Ranger Cup bonus, he'll head home with $24,734. And that leaves us with Mercury Pro Max Wilson. His 2-day total weight is 58 pounds 12 ounces, and that's enough to lock up his 2nd win on the Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's National Walleye Tour presented by Progressive.
32-9! What does it mean to you to win this?
Man, so much. I mean, it's not so much about the trophy, and that's I've said a million times. It's about the process to get here. You know, this is the mountaintop, right? And this is going to be awesome tonight. And we're gonna have a celebration, but tomorrow morning I'm gonna wake up and I'm going back to work. I'm going guiding. You know, it's a normal Saturday. What this means is I've finally solidified myself. Everything that I've done up until this point is now justified. I took the things that I needed to work on and that I wanted to work on to become a better angler, and I finally put them into play. And it's not so much the finish; it's just the product.
For his efforts, he'll take home an $82,000 prize package, including that 2023 Triton 206 powered by a Mercury outboard. On the co-angler side, Trinity Schaff picked up the win, earning $7,500. Please note that due to rule infractions at this event, fines were levied and results adjusted. There is a statement available at nationalwallettour.com. And that takes us to the Progressive Angler of the Year standings. With his 5th place finish, Ranger Berkeley pro John Hoyer takes over the top spot heading into the championship on Devil's Lake. A big thanks to the great folks in Sault Ste. Marie. If your travels take you to the Upper Peninsula, here are a few words from Linda Hoth.
Sault Ste. Marie is the oldest city in the Midwest. We've been here a very, very long time, since 1668. We have everything here. The Tower of History is a 210-foot tall. It is a place where you can go and you can actually see all of Sault Ste. Marie. Lake Superior State University has the Great Lakes Freshwater Research Center. It is a great place to understand how important the river is, the water is. The Soo Lonks is extremely important, not just to the commerce, but to tourism in Sault Ste. Marie. If you want to come to Sault Ste. Marie, we have, our website is SaultSteMarie.com, and that's SaultSteMarie.com.
That wraps up another week on the Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's National Walleye Tour presented by Progressive. Check out the 2024 season schedule on our website. And for the very best selection of gear, tackle, and electronics, head on over to BassPro or Cabela's.com. We'll see you next time from the 2023 Championship on South Dakota's Devil's Lake.